Did you know that the Russians had a beard tax? I don't want to say it too loud in case I give the government any ideas, but on this day in 1772, Empress of Russia, Catherine the Great, like me, ended the beard tax. What a hero! But why was the tax enforced in the first place? Well, while Russia is big, in the late 1600s, its navy was not too strong, which had become a problem because other nations in Europe, such as the British and the Dutch, were hopping into their boats and stealing all sorts of cool stuff from other countries. Sometimes they were even stealing the whole country. Tsar Peter I saw this happening and he wanted to get his rob on too. So, in 1698, he decided to embark on a tour of Western Europe disguised as Sergeant Peter Michailov. He worked for the Dutch East India Company, building ships, and he learnt about the modern innovations. Then he went working in a shipyard in Deptford for the Royal Navy. While he was in England, he visited schools, he went to museums, factories, and he visited Parliament to just get a feel of what other countries were doing. Then he returned to Russia with fancy new ideas of how to modernise the country. He westernised the Russian calendar and the military. He insisted that all Russians lose the beard. Now, it might not seem like much, but in Russian Orthodox Christianity, a beard is viewed as a sign of piety and manhood. The way that he decided to announce the beard thing was to invite loads of important officials to a party to welcome him back from his European travels. He then went around and personally shaved everyone's beard off. I guess it would be like inviting everyone to a work social and then pulling their hijabs off and debagging them. People were horrified. Telling everyone to shave was so unpopular that he had to soften his stance and instead impose a beard tax. It was based on income, but it averaged about 60 rubles a year, and then you got a little beard token to say that you're allowed to keep your beard. The tax raised, though, comparatively very little money because people were unwilling to shave their beards, and the government wasn't actually that good at collecting the tax, so on this day, in 1772, Catherine the Great repealed the beard tax, and all of the hipsters and the orthodoxes breathed a sigh of relief. Thank you for watching, why not subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.